beat South Africa 3-1. Just the one change. The midfield, of course, is still the same, but it's up front that Clement Agye comes in for Gavi. Let's see what RJ can do up front, straight through the middle. Hopefully he'll get lots of supply from Nabi on that right hand side. And that one is just a bit too heavy for Awulu to get to. And it'll be the first touch of the ball for the Ugandan goalkeeper. Lukyamuzi. That ball is just a little bit too far, and they'll go all the way to the goalkeeper Annan for Ghana. Kisa tried to drop deep there to win the ball, but he wasn't able to get it. Then Yina clears, but cannot find a fellow teammate on that occasion. Ngobi with the throw. And Yina. It's a really good pick out on this left hand side. There's Nabi on the attack, but he's dispossessed. Excellent defending there by Ngobi. Uganda nearly, almost immediately give away possession, but fortunately for them, Mahuzi is able to gather. Good play from the midfielder, but that ball is just a little bit loose and he can't find Makisa, who says you should have put it more into space over on this right hand side. And that. This is a good attack by Ghana, but good defending on the edge of the penalty box by Uganda. Makisa. Strong challenge there, but Uganda still have the ball with Ngobi, but it's just run away from him. Capuetti. Slightly heavy touch. He was a little bit fortunate there. They've done well to keep the ball in play. Barfo. Nabi with the chest, but he's been dispossessed by Ngobi.
Guys, make sure to share the live. Make sure to share the live and subscribe to the channel.
Mahuzi.
This is Uganda versus Ghana. 0-0 for now. Make sure to share the live. And don't forget
This is a good
to subscribe
break by Uganda. Low cross comes in, but it's cleared in the end by Capuetti. Ghana have won a free kick. Foul there on Abdul Latif. Easily dealt with in the end by Uganda. Barfo with the header. There is the Uganda boss, Lorraine Kingston. Course 8 Ghanaian facing his home country as the shot is from range, but that's never testing the goalkeeper. Mahuzi with the effort. Mahuzi actually scored a stunning free kick in the 2-2 draw against Ivory Coast. Right at the near post it was. Very difficult for the goalkeeper to collect. That pass is just a little bit too heavy there from Denyina. Capuetti with the clearance. Uganda win it back well through a winner. This is a really good run. The ball went through the legs of the defender, but the teammate wasn't found there from the pass. Sooner. Winnow. There's Mahuzi, who's conceded the free kick. Wasn't given the best of passes there from his teammate Owino. Barfo with the free kick. Capuetti. Of course, that is Jacob Capuetti. There are actually two Capuettis in the Ghanaian squad, and they're actually twin brothers, Jacob and Esau. They actually played together in the first match. Long throw for Ghana. And Uganda have the chance to break here. Jacob Capuetti. And Nabi's got some space to run into on this left-hand side. And he gets some support here from Jamfi, and then his cross is cut out, but that's one of the best attacks so far in the opening 8 minutes from Ghana. Eric Jamfi with the low cross, and it was cut out in the end by Mbalare. Ghana have the corner. Nyentaki will take it. Ghana have won it back. They still have it now on the far side. They've got a real chance here. Shot comes in, it's through the legs of the goalkeeper, and Ghana have the lead through Jamfi. He won the corner just moments ago, and he found himself completely unmarked. Eric Jamfi, and he shows the fans in the stands at the Mohammed VI complex the back of his shirt. Remember this name, remember this number. It's Eric Jamfi, who has given Ghana the lead, and he was in acres of space. He was clearly onside, and he's just fired it through the goalkeeper to give Ghana the lead. Hit it with quite some venom with his left foot, and he was very pleased with that. It's the perfect start for Ghana. First goal of the competition. In fact, sorry, the second goal of the competition for Jamfi. He scored in the 2-2 draw against Algeria, as Uganda tried to hit back with a long cross, and it has to be tipped away in the end by the Ghana goalkeeper, Annan. He has a big high five from his centre half, Kapweti. I think it was going out of play anyway, but he went for safety first. And the big centre halves for Uganda, Mwesigwa and Mbalira, have gone forward for this. And Mukisa, the skipper, will take it with his left foot. No foul given there by the referee. He's allowed play to continue. And it's the goal scorer who is down, Eric Jamfi, in that collision. He's made a really bright start, not only for that goal, but for winning a corner just before that with a pretty decent low cross. His coach, Prosper Ogum, will be hoping that he will be able to continue, and by the looks of it, I think he will be okay. Not that I'm a medical official. Nabi for Ghana even. Mahuzi wins the ball back. Suna. Too heavy for Ngobi. Intaki clears. Ghana on the attack here. It's a really good run, and the referee has actually given Ghana a free kick right on the edge of the penalty box here. A terrific surge there by Abdul Latif. Cut through the Uganda defence, and he actually just fell over in the end, albeit under the challenge. And this is a huge opportunity for Ghana to double their lead inside 14 minutes. It is right on the edge of the box. Intaki's there. Owuli is also there. Neither have goals to their name in this competition yet. Looks like Ngobi is the one lying on the ground at the moment as the draft excluder. It looks like it'll be Intaki. In fact, it isn't. The shot is from the goal scorer in the end, Jamfi, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. Pretty easy in the end for the keeper, Lukyamuzi. Barfo with the header away. Pass to Mahuzi's just a little bit heavy again. Nabi, though, is persistent. Jamfi has it on this near side. It's again Nabi. Cuts inside onto his right foot. Found one of the teammates who I think is offside, but he can't get a shot away. RJ. And then Uganda are able to clear, and eventually the offside flag goes up on the far side. I think that's the wrong decision from the official on the far side. There wasn't an offside from that angle, was there? And here come Ghana forward once more. It's another good run from Abdul Latif. RJ with the shot, it's saved at the near post. Lukyamuzi is becoming very busy in that Ugandan goal. Just goes above the head of Nabi there. Lukyamuzi comes out of his goal, and he's done well there to win the challenge. Excellent goalkeeping. It could have been disastrous. Mahuzi. Ngobi. So Makisa will take this corner kick for Uganda. It's a pretty congested 6-yard box, especially at that front post. I'm sure that catch will just calm his nerves a little bit after that slight spillage moments ago. Soon. Mwasigwa. The ball has slipped forward to Makisa. Uganda yet to really test the Ghana goalkeeper Annan. Mwasigwa. Suna. A little bit fortunate with that pass, but Ghana were able to win it back and clear. Does look like Uganda are pretty comfortable in this back three. They have changed from a back four. So Suna is tucking in alongside Mbelera and Mwasigwa. Excellent play there by Denina as Nabi attacks on this near side. Gets away from Ngobi. Jamfi with the cross. And it just goes past the goalkeeper. The official on the far side has indicated a corner. Was there a touch by the keeper? I think there might have been. Nabi wasn't too impressed with that delivery from Jamfi. But they do have a corner kick. And they clearly have a routine planned with a whole line of players around the penalty spot. And it's a free header wasted by RJ. Found some space but just couldn't really connect with the header. That was a really good opportunity for Ghana to double their lead. Esserman. Just comes off Mwasigwa. We're approaching the halfway point of this first half in this playoff for a place in the Under-17 FIFA World Cup. Ghana have the lead thanks to a goal from Eric Jamfi inside 9 minutes, and they're on the attack again. That's too close to the goalkeeper. Lukimuzi even. Banda back helping his midfield there. Back heel didn't really work there from Mubiru. Soon as pass is cut out. RJ's on the attack. Nabi's running into space. RJ cuts back. Mubiru with the challenge. RJ will have it again on the far side, but the assistant will raise his flag for an offside. And Balira. Mukisa. Mahuzi. Nabi now for Ghana. Champhy with the cross, but collected nicely by the goalkeeper, Lukimuzi, in the end. Mahuzi. Ngobi. Cross is easy to deal with for Ghana. Owino. Mukisa decides to go for goal. It's a decent attempt and it has to be palmed away by Annan. The goalkeeper's not happy at all with his defence that Uganda's star man was able to get a shot away from that type of range. He hit it pretty cleanly. And the bounce could have made it really difficult for the goalkeeper, but he dealt with it well. Really good save. And again, Uganda have piled players into that 6-yard box, especially near that front post. Again, Ghana have dealt with it. Mahuzi. That's too easy for Ghana to be able to clear, and they have the chance to break now, although they don't have too many white shirts forward. Mawuli eventually loses the ball for Ghana. And Uganda have done really well there to win a free kick. At Banda was brought down in the end by Barfo. It does feel like in the last few minutes the momentum has started to swing in the favour of Uganda. As Barfo is shown a yellow card, so that's the last thing you want to see if you're a centre half. He is normally a midfielder.
Number 3, yeah?
Isaac Barfo.
Hey,
And again, Uganda are piling players forwards into the 6-yard box. Owino's in there. Soon as right round the back post with Mukisa. And it just goes over the top of the post in the end from Mahuzi. We know he's got a decent free kick on him because he scored in the last match. That wasn't too much of a concern for Annan. And Nina brought down. Ghana have a free kick. Ghana began the campaign with a 2-2 draw against Algeria. They then go on to lose to Senegal. Finish the group stage with a 3-1 victory over South Africa as Awuli picks up the ball now. Essuman preparing to do the throw-in for Ghana. RJ goes down. Akisa can't get the ball out of his feet, and then one of his teammates goes down. They win a free kick. They decide to take it quickly. There's a good opportunity here now for Uganda. They're on the attack. Ibanda, though, that's too easy for the goalkeeper. There was a bit of a deflection, and that just took a little bit of the sting out of the shot in the end. No free kick given that time for Ghana. Mahuzi's got a little bit of room. Half an hour played, and it's Ghana who have the lead thanks to a goal from Eric Jambi. A little bit of miscommunication.
Goal kick Ghana.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
And it is a very warm evening in Saleh on the outskirts of Rabat. It was 26 degrees as this match kicked off, so there is a cooling break right now. The players all taking a little sip of water. It does give Loretta Kingston a chance just to speak to some of his players to see if they can find that equaliser. If Uganda do manage to find an equaliser, and if the scores are level come the end of 90 minutes, this match will go straight to penalties. We've already seen that today in the game between Ethiopia and Mozambique. That was level after 90 minutes. That was 1-1, and then Mozambique qualified for the World Cup, winning the penalty shootout 5-4. But at the moment, it's Ghana who have the lead thanks to Jamfi's goal. Looks like everyone's had a sip of water, and we'll get the game going once more. Bafo. Loose pass, and Uganda have possession again. Mubiru. Ngobe. Nabi with the challenge, and another corner kick for Ghana. Sorry, for Uganda even. Ghana conceding another corner kick. Again, it is Mukisa on this near side. And this time, it's gone straight into the back of the net. It's a fantastic delivery from the captain, Mukisa. The Viper striker has struck again, and it's absolutely brilliant. You can tell he's been trying to do that all game, and this time it paid off. The goalkeeper trying to palm it away with one hand. Anand, perhaps he should have gone with two. Terrific movement from the Ugandan players. But Anand just didn't keep his eye on the ball. It's a brilliant delivery, and Uganda have found their equaliser. And Anand cannot believe it. And it's their skipper, it's their star man, Owen Mukisa. Mukisa had scored Uganda's first goal of this competition in their opening match against the Democratic Republic of Congo in their 3-0 victory. He scored their first goal. He was the man of the match in that game, in fact. Hasn't scored since then. That could be a massive goal for Uganda. But right now, they have to defend a free kick. Essuman is standing over it. They don't really need to worry about that one. Owen Mukisa was actually named the best player in the qualifying campaign. Some have called him the heartbeat of the team. That really was a terrific goal for Uganda from a corner. Mahuzi wins the ball back for Uganda. Awuli. Abdul Latif. Again, another good run from the winger, and he's brought down, and he's won Ghana another free kick. The yellow card comes out for Mabiru. He disagrees with that decision. But he's had a tricky time against Abdul Latif. He's looked dangerous over on that right-hand side. Just clipping the heels of the attacker. So what can Ghana...
Win big with Gino at Chedia Soko. Buy any promo pack of Gino Tomato Mix, Gino Pepper and Onion, or Gino Jollof Tomato Mix. Cut open the sachet to find the code inside and text it free to *844*99#. There's over 2.5 million Ghana cedis in airtime to be won, plus amazing appliances like freezers, TVs, gas cookers, and more. And the grand rewards: a brand new car and an all-expenses paid trip to a dream destination. Don't miss the Gino at Chedia Soko promo. Terms and conditions apply. This outfit is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Kentucky. Essuman. Abdul Latif. And does brilliantly to skip away from his man. Proven to be a real handful. Here he is again, Abdul Latif, trying to come onto his favoured left foot. Nabi, and a really strong defensive challenge there. Sooner clears. Only as far as Nyantaki. Referee thought about blowing his whistle there, decided against it. Has allowed play to continue. Jamfi. Gobi's pass was cut out. Lukimuzi with the clearance. Banda with the heavy touch. RJ goes for goal, and that's never going to test the goalkeeper. Abdul Latif. Uganda need 3 players to steal the ball off him. Kisa did well to get to that pass. Gets away from Kapweti. Mahusi's got some room. Pass isn't good enough. Abdul Latif. Danina. Gobi with the touch. Brilliant turn there from Jamfi. Gets away from 2 players. Perhaps he should have made the pass, but he's won the free kick. I think he beat 2 players there and then got overconfident. Won the free kick nonetheless. Intaki is around it again. It's Barfo placing the ball. Perhaps he just fancies having a blast at this. Jamfi has come over as well. We know Ghana have tried something before where they tee up Jamfi. The 3 players are now just having a little discussion. Will it be Nyantaki? Will it be Barfo? Or will there be a role here for Jamfi? Let's see. And it's Barfo, and it's blocked. Lukimuzi with the clearance. Awuli. He wins earns a free kick because of a foul by Owino. Little shove there from the Ugandan midfielder. Erseman. Jamfi. Latif just wasn't on the same wavelength there. Mabura with the clearance. Just went out of play on the far side, and Uganda have a throw-in as we approach 45 minutes played. In Saleh, on the outskirts of Rabat at the Mohammed VI complex, 1-1. This for a place at the Under-17 World Cup in Qatar. It looks like Uganda are planning to do a long throw here. Can they take the lead before half-time? Cleared by Ntaki. And Uganda have a corner kick. You've got to remember, they have scored direct from a corner in this match already, albeit it was on the near side with the trusty left foot of Mukisa. We're going to have 2 additional minutes at the end of this first half. And this time it will be Mubiru who will take this corner kick. And he have as much luck as his skipper did. So many players near that near post. Taki did well to block the flick there. Kisa just lurking on the edge of the 6-yard box. I think he's the only player not in the 6-yard box. Mahuzi will take this corner kick. And Nabi has the chance to break here for Ghana. He's got support on the far side. Just hasn't been able to find his teammate there. Disappointing end to that break there for Ghana. So the half-time whistle blows. It was the perfect start for Ghana. They took the lead inside 9 minutes through Eric Jamfi, but Uganda got themselves back into the match, and they had a whole load of corners, which one was eventually scored directly into the goal from their skipper Mukisa. So at half-time, it's Uganda 1, Ghana 1.
Not too many nerves
like this.
Oh, every day.
je l'ai appelé, je lui dis le truc d'El Veneno, c'est de flous. Il y a là, là-bas, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Je suis partie chez la police.
And now,
تقدر تعطي مفرش حق توقفها مثلا القرآن الكريم 5 Alenge chwa. Ngangona. Amigo mkwada limunda, kwada limunda. Kwada zen. So what does that mean? Also said you. I know that table. What did you? I said that what I'm doing. I don't know. Don't go away. I'll book up cutting at the what is this?
Mokivo is.
You think you know Gary? Think again. We are taking your favorite snack to a whole new level. Introducing Kivo Gary 4-in-1 Strawberry.
Mokivo inside, more joy for you. Mokivo is.
Crispy with real strawberry crunchies inside.
Timo has got you.
A taste.
Yo. What is this one? What is this? What is this? So what are you going to go on? Ah, yeah. Manga wana waza nyangula mungu hapa. Binya kama. Ya uti sechige. Binya ya konsi. Ukera hivi. Ukume chimala mwana ku. Kera loke. Muzula. Yo. Ah, isa yo ganja ke we. Sabe ko iwadada. Hayya. Stop. Pass. Break the line. Mami ke? Mama ko. Oi, ge. Gaban nangis ku bina ku sudah. Ko bina saja. Sama apa? Una bukan nangis. Bodiam tu tu. Bodiam tu ada kurang lagi. Tu saja nggak mau cerita. Una aku. What is this? Oyagenda kebuziga. Oyagenda kebuziga. Samba. Yogine bikisha. Oyagenda kebuziga. Sinyamo. Ngera agende buziga hivyo. Yakuto kiriza. Stop. Let's go. Ngera agende buziga. Ngera yo baziga banu. Back. Just after killing the boy. The last one you're in. The last one you're in. The last one you're in. Everybody put stone on the young. Don't get me wrong. Aina muna magara. Wadali. Wewe mwana gozi wewe kwese mwana. Bade chali yenu mugundi support. Tamba nawe. Soko sabile isa wali dola itafgeni. Ali ola kinanga mara yetu. Oh, ni nini? Bade wewe kula silia. Wow. Dabalo kaisa. Moko weta tere. Aina mgani? Basi ngoja nila kwa hapa. Acha ujepadi. Kama ndoku. Kama ndoku. Ndege ziwaza. Kama ndoku. Ngoja ninyo. Play. Okay, stop. Fast, go. Last one, fast. Last one. Keep those balls safe. Then finish up. Right down and then finish up. Up. Go down, come on. Wala final. Play. Zawsze czapczy mamy pełny spać. Normal jogging 6 times. Why? Okay.
Welcome back to coverage of Uganda versus Ghana. It's 1-1 for a place the Under-17 World Cup, and at half-time Uganda have just made a substitution. They brought on Fahad Ismail. He's replaced Nicholas Kawuya. And Uganda's getting us underway for the second half. Ghana had taken the lead inside 9 minutes thanks to a goal from Eric Jamfi, but Uganda were able to battle back and they scored directly from a corner from their skipper Owen Mukisa. So it's 1-1. This is a battle between two sides that finished third in their respective groups and now battling for a place in the World Cup in Qatar. Ball is towards Mukisa, who picks it up just inside the penalty box. Can't find Owino. Owino does now have it. Mubiru. Lovely turn to get away from Estuman. Decent cross. Ball not cleared. Blocked in the end. And then the shot from range is wasted by Mahuzi. But it's a bright start to the second half from Uganda. Bira's just teeing up Mahuzi. Ghana just waiting for Barfo. Is John Annan. Looks like Annan has decided to go long this time. Owino. Mahuzi back to Owino, who's got a little bit of room. Mubiru. As well to keep it in play. Mubiru's got room. Cross comes in. And the goalkeeper decides to punch it away. Comes to Owino. Goes for the shot and it hits the crossbar. Massive chance for Uganda. They come forward again. Mahuzi. That's brilliantly to get away from his man. Excellent play. Now to the substitute, goes for the shot. It's blocked by Barfo. And again, the attack was from Fahad Ismail. And Uganda won another corner. This was the chance from Owino. The goalkeeper was beaten. And the crossbar was rattled. Uganda so close from taking the lead for the first time. But now, Ghana have to deal with another Mukisa corner kick. He scored directly from a corner in the first half, in the 34th minute. Uganda kept piling the 6-yard box with players, and this time they've decided to line their players in and around the penalty spot. Mukisa headed away this time. It's a man with the challenge. Bira with the long throw. It's bounced awkwardly, but the referees decided there was a foul on Barfo. And Ghana will have a free kick. Not sure there was too much contact there, in all honesty, from Fahad. It looks like Ghana are going to make their first change of the game. And it will be Gavi coming on. And he's going to replace Clement RJ. RJ brought into the side in the place of Gavi this evening. Hasn't been able to get on the score sheet. Will Gavi. Going to come forward again with Mukisa. And Nino with the challenge and the clearance. And Gavi is free in the middle if they can find him, and the goalkeeper's come out. He's missed it, and then the ball is moved into the back of the net. And Abdul Latif has given Ghana the lead again. A moment to forget for the goalkeeper. Gavi was three in the centre. Look, Yamuzi came out. It went past both of them. And Abdul Latif was there to get Ghana's second goal of the match. It's a brilliant ball forward from the fullback, Denyina. Gavi is racing to get there. The goalkeeper's come out, it's gone through him, and Abdul Latif was there to put it in with his right foot. It's been so dangerous on his left all game. But it's a really good cross from Jamfi over on that far side. It's gone through everyone, all the way to Abdul Latif. And now Jamfi has a goal and an assist, because it's Uganda 1, Ghana 2. Now in this competition we don't have VAR, but we do have video support. And it looks like it will not be checked. Ghana are in front once more. And arguably, from what we've seen so far in this second half, against the run of play. Mahuzi. Clever footwork there from Masigwa. Bartho with the big clearance. Awuli. Just ran into Ngobi in the end. Mouina. Nice ball over the top to Mukisa. The referee says he used his hand. Or the top of his arm, I believe. Kweti with the clearance. Chimuzi. Denyina with the long cross, but that goes beyond everyone and out for a goal kick. The lyrical is. Ntaki. Jamfi now. cross into the box, and Gabby just can't turn it goalwards. Almost just got stuck under his foot there. Terrific first time cross from Jamfi. Gabby is clearly asking a lot of questions in that penalty box since coming on. Ghana are going to make another substitution. Awuli's coming off and Appiah is coming on. Let's see if Appiah can make as much of an impact as Gabby has done since coming on. Augustine Appiah scored late on in their 3-1 victory over South Africa in the 92nd minute. Mahuzi. I think that might be Jacob Kapweti down. I think he's calling for some medical assistance. The Ghana defender. Maybe a little bit of cramp. Of course, it is a very hot evening on the outskirts of Rabat. Looks like he'll be okay. Just a little bit of cramp. It's still about 24 degrees Celsius. 67% humidity. Not the easiest of conditions to play football. And now with the clearance. Howina. Low cross into the 6-yard box. It's dealt with by Kapweti. The Uganda have another corner kick. Decent ball into the box by Abanda. Ghana have another player down. Stretcher is coming onto the pitch for Essendon. There's Abanda's cross. This was Fahad Ismail, and there was some excellent defending in the end from Jacob Kapweti and from Barfo. I think perhaps Essendon just landed awkwardly on his ankle there as he tried to make the block. Does look like the stretcher won't be needed at the moment. He's just sitting off the field, and that does mean for the minute Ghana will be down to 10 men as they face Uganda's corner kick from Mahuzi. Again, Uganda have piled players into the 6-yard box. Simon is back onto his feet. I think he'll be okay to continue. He's running already. Here comes the corner. Screams of out from the goalkeeper Annan. Gobi, better Lucky Muzi. It's not a great clearance, but Jamfi just couldn't get a hold of the ball. Now you're going to have two players on this left-hand side. It's a decent crossover, and the chance just couldn't be put away in the end from Ibanda. Lovely cross from Mubiru. Ibanda coming in at the far post. It's just a little bit high for him, making it always difficult to get on target. But Ghana now have a third player down in the last few minutes, and this time it's the goalkeeper. Of course, Anand was brought into the team in the third group stage game. Kept his place this evening, and Uganda are going to make a substitution. Abdul Babi is coming on, and it's the goal scorer. It's the captain, it's their leader, Mukisa, who comes off. Now that is a little bit of a surprise, in my opinion. Let's see what Abdul Babi can do. Plays his football for Budo. Anand is back onto his feet. It does look like Barfo will have to take the goal kick for him. Hour played, Uganda 1, Ghana 2. Abdul Latif's goal, the difference between the two sides at the moment. Owino. Mahuzi. Poitier comes over. You're going to have a throw-in on the far side. And Balera. Vera with the cross, and it had to be intercepted by, not by Barfo, by Nyantaki. Crucial touch there from the midfielder. And it's yet another Uganda corner kick. They're lining up once more around the penalty spot. Of course, we already know that Morocco, Cameroon, Senegal, Mali, Tanzania, Algeria, Ivory Coast and Egypt, along with Mozambique, will be the African representatives at the Under-17 World Cup in Qatar. And at the moment, Ghana have 1 foot into that competition as well. But can Uganda get back into this game as the ball is cleared by Barfo? I've lost count the amount of times I've said it's a Uganda corner kick. Fahad Ismail, the substitute, will take it this time. And it was palmed away by Anand. The chance isn't over, but it's over the bar in the end. Really good corner from Fahad. And then there was this substitute, Babi, who put the ball over the bar. Rivera. Kasaba Essuman. Abdul Latif, the goal scorer. Brilliant run once more.
Nothing.
Mahuzi. Owino looks up. It's just too heavy in the end. You can see they've got a good partnership in midfield, Owino and Mahuzi. As Anna takes as long as possible to collect the ball. Uganda. Nesserman. Suna. It looks like it hit a Ghana player last. Certainly according to the official on the far side. The Ghanaian defenders dispute that. Uganda will have a corner kick. And again the centre halves come forwards. And Balira's forwards. Mwasigwa's in the 6-yard box as well. Punched away by Anna. And here comes Abdul Latif. Ghana on the break. It's a lovely ball into the box. And Nabi just goes down. You do wonder whether Abdul Latif possibly could have gone alone there. Should he have been a little bit greedier? Mahuzi. Banda brought it down beautifully. Mahuzi. Mubiru. Chamfi tries to win the ball back, but Uganda have it. Mubiru is brought down by Yantaki. And this was the chance. Abdul Latif, acres of space, and so was Nabi, who was free, but his first touch just let him down. And then the moment passed. Chamfi. Abdul Latif, who's getting more and more room on this near side. Good challenge though by Mubiru. Appiah brought down. Suna pretty much just running into him there, Suna. Champi trying to get away from his man. He's done brilliantly there, but he just can't find a teammate. Uganda managed to clear. Appiah. We're midway through the second half as Uganda 1, Ghana 2. This for a place at the Under-17 World Cup in Qatar. These two sides both finished third in their groups. That is why we are having this playoff game tonight at the Mohammed VI complex. And here comes the goal scorer, Abdul Latif, onto his favourite left foot. He's brought down right at the edge of the box. And Ghana have another free kick. Brilliant run from Abdul Latif. Well, we know who is now wearing the captain's armband. Now Mukisa's gone off, taking down Abdul Latif. They've had a couple of free kicks right on the edge of the penalty box so far in this game, Ghana. Gobi is the man who has to lie down again. Appiah is in the centre of the three players around the ball. Jamfi is on the right, Intaki is on the left. Here's Jamfi, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Pushed away by Lukimuzi. Now you're going to have a goal kick, and that could be a really important save. It was quite close to him, but he did have to make the save. He did have to dive down to his right. The fake Ghana wall did its job there. It was exactly where Jamfi put his shot in the end. But here come Uganda. Babi. In the end, he just knocks over the Ghana fullback, Denyina. It does look like Babi has taken over the role on the right-hand side, and Fahad Ismail is through the middle now for Uganda.
Demon stealing comfort customers out.
Amen.
You need to sow a big seed, and all your customers will return. No. Keep your money. The one here a blow pack new takeaway packs. Wait no. Enkata yi. Nenso blow pack here. Etumu ye pa. Egrane guma enjuntem. Ubetumi microwave. Ubetumi asa room. Asa use you.
Sir, is that why you left me?
Egrane tomphobia upgrade.
Me too. Blow pack in so ball of them. Cindy wo jasono.
Gobi. Suna. Lukimuzi. Mubiru. Booted clear there by Isuman. Mubiru. Annan was happy just to watch that one go out of play. Of course, the quarter-finals take place on Sunday. Morocco versus Cameroon. It's Senegal versus Mali. Tanzania face Algeria, and Ivory Coast take on Egypt. It's Tanzania against Algeria. That could have been Ghana. That spot went down to a drawing of lots, of course. And that is why Ghana are here tonight, playing in this World Cup playoff. But we know Mahuzi. Out wide to Babi. First time cross. Banda did his best to try to get there, but cross in the first place was always a little bit too heavy. With a quarter of an hour to go, I think that's the referee just signalling another cooling break. Very hot evening in Saleh on the outskirts of Rabat. 24 degrees with 67% humidity the last time I looked. All right, Kingston just passing on some information to his players as they get a sip of water. Prosper Ugum, just speaking to some of the Ghanaian players. Gavi's certainly had an impact since coming on early in this second half. There he is, number 17. Uganda are going to make another substitution. Brian Olwa is about to come on. Olwa did actually start the 2-2 draw against Ivory Coast in their last game. He's replaced Gobi Shakur. To have less than 13 minutes to try to find an equaliser. Of course, if this game is level at the end of 90 minutes, it will go to a penalty shootout. Oh, we know. Valera. Mahuzi. Nice collection of passes there from Uganda, and on the attack on the far side. Here's Babi. Benigno with the challenge. Loose touch from the substitute Olwa. Nino with the throw. That's Abdul Latif just down on the ground for Ghana at the moment, but Uganda are continuing to play. Mubiru. Fahad. Mahuzi dinks the ball over and it's just beyond the reach of Ibanda. Clever pass from Mahuzi, but it was just too far for Ibanda. Abdul Latif is the player still down for Ghana. Of course, he scored the goal that separates these two sides at the moment. There's Jamfi's cross on the left, which went through Gavi and the goalkeeper. And came to Abdul Latif, who put the ball into the back of the net. Latif has been booked. He's been told to get onto the stretcher. The referee is just coming over to collect the ball. And it's with Anat. The 10 minutes remaining.
Push, sabra. Ma, viens faire un
Mubiru can't keep the ball in play. Winner. Annan collects the ball. There's Olwa trying to make the challenge. Westy was just trying to hold off the substitute, but he managed to wriggle through, nearly got to the ball. It was Jacob Kwapweti in the heart of the Ghana defence, has a twin brother in the squad, Esau Kwapweti. The two of them are Real Madrid fans, although Kwapweti says his game resembles more Virgil van Dijk, while his brother is more like Dean Howson of Real Madrid, the former Bournemouth defender, of course. Ice treatment for the goalkeeper. John Annan will be okay to continue. Barfo with the clearance. Intaki with the touch for Ghana. Mubiru. Fahad. Mahuzi. We know did well to keep possession and Mabura keeps it in play. Uganda on the attack. Strong defending by Barfo, but it's another Uganda corner kick. They've already scored directly from one corner in this game. They have just over 5 minutes to go on stoppage time, and this time they take this one short. Crossing towards the far post, but it hits the side netting. Ibanda it was, the player, creeping round the back post. Barfo with the goal kick. Mahuzi. Suna. Kimuzi did well to find the defender. Fahad. Owino. Cross comes in and the header just goes straight towards the goalkeeper. Uganda are appealing for a penalty there. Was there a hand involved? As Jamfi is on the attack. His pass is cut out. Comes back out to Jamfi. Derek Jamfi, low cross is blocked. Uganda's done really well to keep it in play. The referee has blown his whistle because I think he might go over to and have a look at the monitor. I think there's going to be a question about coming over to look at the monitor for a potential handball. This was the cross from Babi. The header came in, but did it just hit the arm of one of the Ghanaian players? This is the video support system. It's not VAR. This is when one of the coaches can ask for the referee to look at a decision. And that is what has clearly happened from Lariah Kingston. He's asked for this to be checked. So the header came in. It does look like it does hit the arm of the Ghanaian defender. But it's very close. I'm not sure there's too much he could have done about it. It was Ibanda with the header. It's Esserman who's jumped up. Clearly does hit Esserman's hand, but what will the referee decide here? Ibanda is so close. He certainly looked at enough replays. But this is a 195%. This is a massive decision for the Tunisian official. Frej Abdeloua is now walking away. What has he decided? The check is complete. Uganda a penalty kick in the 90th minute. It's a huge chance for Uganda to get a late equaliser. It's a huge chance for Uganda to reach the World Cup in Qatar. All eyes on the Ghana goalkeeper now, John Annan. Babi with the cross. Uganda with the header, but it just came off the arm of Essuman. And the referee, after watching a number of replays, has given a penalty kick. And we will have 10 additional minutes at the end of this second half. I think a few of those were just from the referee watching those replays. And it will be.
We could catch something big. This big house. Oh, whoosh! Hey, see how she's smiling in her sleep? What's going on in her dreams?
Nasco.
Nasco? Who be that guy? Nasco be guy. He be the AC. This place chill like fridge. True. That's the Nasco power. Buddy, we could enjoy him small.
Nasco Air Conditions brings comfort to your room. Nasco ACs bring home coolness.
Equaliser. A dramatic end to this match. A confidently struck spot kick from the attacker. The goalkeeper going down to his right, and all he could do was watch the ball hit the back of the net. Uganda 2, Ghana 2. Nyataki. Abdul Latif, can he get a late winner? And it's saved at the near post by the outstretched leg of the goalkeeper, Lukimuzi. Ghana looking to regain their lead that they've just lost late on. Header comes in, but it's cleared by Uganda. Coming together there between Mahuzi and Barfo. Kick to the chest of Barfo, in fact. Lukimuzi with the clearance. Mubiru does really well. Fahad Ismail. Excellent defending there by Mbelira. Babi. Musigwa. Loose pass from Mahuzi there. He's given away possession. Gabi now on the attack. Just couldn't find his teammate.
Let's do the warm up. Come on, no problem.
Fahad. Thinking about going for goal, he goes for it, it's palmed away by the goalkeeper, it's come loose to Mabiru, but his first touch was just a little bit too heavy. Decent attempt from Uganda. And in the 95th minute, they have another corner kick. Owino, Olwa. Just some of the Ugandan players in the 6-yard box. Mahuzi's just hanging around outside the box. You see him just about 10-15 yards outside of the penalty box. Now with Mahuzi. Mahuzi's pass is just too difficult to keep in play. Just over 4 minutes remaining off stoppage time. It's Uganda 2, Ghana 2. If it's level and the referee blows his whistle, we will go to a penalty shootout. Ntaki. Abdul Latif. Jamfi bursting into the box, coming onto his favourite left foot, and then he just can't get his shot on target. Owino did excellently to stop him from opening his body up to getting a shot on target. It's a really good run, the way he got past one player, and then Owino just did enough. He pulled his shot wide. Jamfi, who'd opened the scoring in this game. And Abanda is into the box. Goalkeeper comes out. Brilliant save from Annan. Uganda still on the attack, and the goalkeeper is still out of his goal and is headed away by Ghana. And yeah, they're able to clear their lines. A really good save by John Annan there. Mabiru. The ball falls nicely for Gavi. Jamfi on this near side, a really strong challenge from Mbalira. Excellent defending from the Ugandan centre half. Time is running out for either of these two sides to get a late winner. A penalty shootout is looming. That's the man with the throw. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Ghana are going to change their goalkeeper ahead of the penalty shootout. They're going to take John Annan off, and they're going to bring on Michael Armour. A fascinating decision being made by the Ghana coach, Prosper Ogum. You do wonder if the first thing he's going to do is be part of a penalty shootout, as Mensah is coming on and he's going to replace Essuman. Mark Mensah. And that's his first kick of the game, and it's high over the bar. We've nearly had the 10 minutes of stoppage time played, and I think we're about to go to a penalty shootout. And there we have it. The referee blows his full-time whistle, and we will go to a penalty shootout. It's all square at the end of 90 minutes for a place at the Under-17 World Cup in Qatar.
They will do penalties there, okay?
Ghana took the lead inside 9 minutes through Eric Jamfi. Makisa then scored an equaliser for Uganda directly from a corner kick. Ghana went back in front in the second half through Abdul Latif, but in the 92nd minute, Uganda won a penalty kick that Ibanda Arafat put away to get a late equaliser for Uganda, and so it's finished 2-2 at the end of 90 minutes, and we are about to have a penalty shootout. There is the coach for Uganda, the Ghanaian, Larea Kingston. And the question is, which of these two sides will be the 10th team to represent Africa in Qatar? Mozambique won on penalties a few hours ago against Ethiopia to secure their place. Will it be Uganda or will it be Ghana on this occasion? And what a moment for the Ghana goalkeeper, Michael Armour, brought on just for the penalty shootout by Prosper Ogum. And there is Prosper Ogum just going through the order of who will take what penalty kick. It looks like the Ugandan players get to decide between themselves. And there is the Ugandan goalkeeper, Ashraf Lukyamuzi, who will be going home the hero. Will it be Lukyamuzi? Will it be Armour? Two captains just going through the coin toss to find out who will go first. Will it be Uganda or will it be Ghana? It's a very hot evening in Saleh on the outskirts of Rabat, so a lot of these players are probably relieved they don't have to play another 30 minutes. referee just giving his final instructions to the two goalkeepers. Ashraf Lukyamuzi and Michael Armour, and it looks like Ghana will take the first penalty kick. Lukyamuzi is the Uganda goalkeeper in the red there. And it will be Ghana's skipper who will take the first penalty kick. Joseph Nabi. He scored 2 spot kicks in the 3-1 victory over South Africa in the last group game just a few days ago. Can he nestle the ball into the back of the net once more this evening? It's Nabi versus Lukyamuzi. And it's the perfect start for Ghana. A lovely first penalty from their skipper. Lukyamuzi dived the right way, but it just had too much accuracy. So the first penalty for Uganda will be taken by John Owino. He put on the captain's armband when Owen Makisa came off in the second half. One of Uganda's leaders in the heart of the midfield. Will he be able to score their first kick of the shootout? He's not looking at the goalkeeper, he's just looking at the ball. He's not interested in Armour. And it's into the back of the net. Again, the goalkeeper went the right way. I wasn't sure it was going to have enough power, but it had enough accuracy. And crucially, Uganda have made it 1-1. Oh, it wasn't too far away, was he? And this was the player that Ghana brought on just for the penalty shootout. It's Mark Mensah. Mensah against Lukyamuzi. What can the substitute do? Was it the right decision? Here comes Mensah, and it was. The ball almost just bouncing over the goalkeeper in the end. Not the best penalty in the world, but it found the back of the net, and that's all that matters. The goalkeeper nearly getting a touch of it with his foot. And it will be Mahuzi Henry. We know he has a...
If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe.
What makes Gino hot pepper powder stand out? It's the bold, fiery heat and natural red color crafted from 100% natural pepper with no additives, no salt, and no MSG.
This to make it 2-2. And it's into the back of the net. And all 4 penalties have been scored so far in this game. comes Abdul Latif, who had an excellent game on the right-hand side of attack for Ghana. He scored their second goal. He was a handful all evening for the Uganda defence. Will he be able to score their third penalty in the shootout? Yes, he will. The goalkeeper rooted to his spot. Calmly taken there from Abdul Latif. Five penalties taken, 5 penalties scored. Michael Armour brought on for this penalty shootout for Ghana. Abdul Babi was brought on midway through the second half. It was his cross which ultimately led to the late penalty for Uganda. Can he score from the spot? Yes, he can. Pretty easy in the end for the substitute Babi. Very assured walk back to his teammates. It's 3-3. Michael Nyantakyi, the central midfielder for Ghana. Can Lukyamuzi deny the midfielder? It's interesting to see how so many of the players just look at the ball and they don't look at the goalkeeper until they really have to. Nyantakyi, and that's a nicely taken penalty. That's Ghana's 4th. Olwa not selected in the first 11 for this evening's game. A substitute late in the second half. Is he going to make an impact in this penalty shootout? This is Uganda's 4th kick. And he slotted it away really nicely. Super penalty there from Brian Olwa, and it's 4-4. And now effectively it's sudden death. All 8 penalties have been scored. The question is now, who will miss? And Ghana have sent forward their centre half, Isaac Barfo. Barfo against Lukyamuzi. And it's another really good penalty. Barfo comes out on top. And Ghana have scored all 5 now. So Uganda have to score this penalty kick, and it's the player who got the late equaliser from the spot, Ibanda Arafat. He also scored a penalty in their last group game, turn a 2-2 draw against the Ivory Coast. He's clearly a penalty expert, but will he make it count here? Ibanda versus Armour. And it's 5-5. He really is a penalty expert. That was struck really cleanly there from Ibanda Arafat. Pace and precision. 10 penalties taken, 10 scored. And here comes Augustine Appiah. Appiah scored in the 3-1 victory over South Africa in the 92nd minute. A late goal for him there. Will he score from the spot here? Here's Appiah. And that's another really good penalty. Very cool demeanour, the young midfielder. So next up for Uganda, here's a centre half. Mujad and Valera. What can Mbalera do? He was rock solid in the heart of the Uganda defence this evening. And the goalkeeper got a touch, but he couldn't keep it out. And Armour thumps the ground in frustration. But Uganda have equalised again. (6-6), 12 penalties scored. And it's now the centre forward Gavi who will take this penalty kick for Ghana. He made an almost instant impact coming off the bench, pretty much putting off the goalkeeper to allow Abdul Latif to score. Will he score himself now from 12 yards? And he can, Gavi, getting Ghana's 7th of the game in this penalty shootout. The goalkeeper went the right way and he wasn't too far away from getting there. Look, Yamuzi. Sasuna had a strong game on the right side of the back three for Uganda, brought into the team this evening. Amos College School defender. Here's Michael Armour. It's Suna, and it's into the back of the net, and it's 7-7. Is anyone going to miss? Jacob Capuetti now. One of the twins in this Ghana squad. Identical twins, both centre halves. Esau and Jacob. This is Jacob. It's Capuetti, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. And it's the first saved penalty of this shootout. Ashraf Lukyamuzi with the save. It was pretty much straight at him from Capuetti. And now Uganda have a huge chance to reach the World Cup in Qatar. And it's going to be their left wing back, Travor Mubiru. He was red carded in their opening game of this competition in the 3-0 victory over DR Congo. But will this penalty kick send Uganda through to the World Cup at the expense of Ghana, no less? Again, Mubiru is just looking at the ball. He's not allowing any distractions. Will it work? Armour brought on for this shootout, yet to make a save. Will he now? Mubiru to send Uganda through to the World Cup. And he does! And Uganda are going to Qatar! Jubilant scenes from Lea Kingston's Uganda. They needed a late penalty to send this game to a penalty shootout. And they finally won it 8-7 thanks to the goal from Travor Mubiru. Disappointment for Ghana, but jubilation for Uganda. A brilliant moment. High into the roof of the net from the wing-back. Michael Armour brought on, and all he could do was watch the penalties go into the back of the net. It's a brilliant moment for Uganda. They came back from behind twice in the 90 minutes, and they've gone on to win the penalty shootout. 8-7. Uganda through to the FIFA Under-17 World Cup.
Penalties.
Congratulations for winning this.
Thank you very much.
But how was the game?
It was good. Yeah.
How do you feel right now?
Okay, I feel sad because we couldn't play the penalty well, and then everything is sad. Yeah. Yes, sure. I'll just encourage them, yeah, to do more better. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
A taste of Ghana.
This advert is FDA approved.